Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Hello. I'm playing. I want to play a boss mare of Kynareth, and because it's one of those classes I never play. I don't know how it will play out. But I think it's worth trying. I wonder if this got fixed. Yes, specifically rangers, so light bows, no bound weapons. So, you know, I think it hopefully got fixed. So it's a bit of a gamble. But it's like a combination of things I never play, because I'm also going to be do I have bottled water, because it's also going to be a thief, in the sense that he's using the thief sign. Yeah, I don't know how that would play out. So the main issue, the way I see it, the main issue is that, so I want to go smithing because I need to make arrows, right? And probably also go on both sides and get everything here. The reasoning is, you know, we want to have elemental arrows, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 perks. Marksman, we want to go at least up to penetrating shot and quick shot. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say 6, 7, 8 perks. At least 8 perks here, right? And then evasion everything, except maybe an armed and agility spellcasting, right? And this doesn't leave much space for anything else. But it would be nice to go illusion to get arrow resistance, or alteration to get mage armor. So I think we just don't do any magic. We go pure archer, and that's it, because it feels easier when I think about it. It's going to be a challenge for sure. So as I mentioned, so we can go lady, we can go steed, of course, we can go serpent for more damage. We could go mage so that we can cast spells. But I think what we are going to do is the sign that I never use, which is the thief. This gives us penetration damage with the bow and better stamina. No stamina regen, better stamina, and less stamina usage with weapons. So this is going to be definitely interesting. And the blessing is Kynareth. This is interesting because with Kynareth we get 50% greater damage with bows. We already have some damage thanks to the sign, so it's also going to do a lot of damage. But I'm interested in this thing here. 20% faster bow draw speed and 50% greater stamina regeneration. So my problem is that I don't remember how difficult it is to do Gilder Green as an archer. I think we need to kill... I don't remember if we need to kill... I need to check again the quest. But this is interesting. And also, Kynareth gains up to 10% greater on his speed. It's also very, very interesting, even if it's slow to get. So, this is definitely going to be less optimal than other builds I've done in the past. Because I think Archer is weaker. But it's also interesting to play. So. Also, we need to go and get the Bow of the Oak, but I have no idea how difficult it is to take it right now. So let's take Ranger Combat Training and Ranger, which is the main perk. Then Evasion. And then next level we get the first perk in Smithing. I don't think I'll put everything in stamina with this one. I think we're going to mix health and stamina because we are very squishy, especially if we don't mix much any alteration or illusion. So I think we're going to level up we're going to level up health too, but I don't see an alternative really. So yeah, I may find a use for command animal. We don't have that many arrows, so I need to make them count. This is going to be tricky, at least at the beginning. But it would be nice to get it working, because really this is one of those builds I never managed to bring to Mirak. It's very squishy and harder to use compared to other stuff, in my experience. Like, much harder compared to other builds. And also I'm terrible at aiming. Like, we'll see how bad it gets. On the other side, I had a lot of success with other, like, bound bow and other things like that, so... And I'm interested in a couple of bows. I want to see how they play out. No. Ooh. Alright, so... I need to take the ancient bow, it's fine. Maybe I'm going to use the hunting bow anyway. But we have 27 arrows. That's good. Okay, that looks good. So, differently from other builds, I think this one we go straight to Ember Shard Mine. Yeah, so that's it. I don't know how this will play out. And also, I'm really not that good with archers. So let's see how this goes. We need dodge, actually. We probably need dodge. I want to check one thing in Riverhood before I get to Ember Shard.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What is it now, Mother? East. That explains. We need to get when you get to Whiterun. Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother.
Alright, let's go to Ember Shard. The tonic I took it already. Let's do this and this. The strange meat works, right? I think it's working. Anyway, I know how. I know how much I will survive with this. Again, it's usually one of those builds I die quickly with. Oh, come on, game.
That's close enough.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I try anyway.
For none could know.
Yeah, but I still want to do Ember Shard mine, even if it's still played. Amazing.
I'm warning you.
Oh, shut up. I'm warning you.
Son of a... Damn you! Bastard!
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of, I'm not good with bows, as you can tell.
I submit.
Are my arrows all available? I think they all bounced off, right? Northern neck, let's get this. Sadly, I don't have a smelt immediately, but I want to make arrows as quick as possible. So, okay, 1 second. What do I need here? I need 20 evasion for dodge. Evasion for dodge. 20 marksman for precise aim. What do I need first? Let's go with marksman first. Let's do damage over survivability.
Aren't you worried someone will wander?
Is someone there?
Nope.
You'll be so much. And you're dead!
Not like this.
I got scared.
I'll try and make this quick.
What? Speaking about proficiency with the bow. That was amazing. It went above his head like yes, exactly. That's me. We were both. Alright. But yeah, we do a lot of damage, so that's good. That's one saving grace of this particular build. Is that at the very beginning we do a lot of damage. Enemies don't have that much resistance against this. Problem is we are terrible against groups. I mean, I am terrible against groups when I play an arch. Like mages, warriors, yes. Archer.
You I heard so. What's this bridge doing?
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Bingo. Wow. Oh, come on.
Prepare to die!
What?
Gonna cry now, huh?
Victory's yours, I submit!
You won't leave Skyrim alive!
I don't think we need this. I need to check which of the jerk makes sense for this build. I also really need a smelter.
For none could know, 'twas not for show. What was that?
Really?
Huh? You should have stayed in your...
Alright, the game is throwing at us all the possible steel plate ever. That's not steel plate. That's an imperial armor, I think. But still. Heavy armors.
I'll mount your head on my wall! Ah!
Alright, easy. So far so good. Did I take the key? Yes. We need salt. We need salt. I mean, we have 5, that's enough. So 114, we go maximum 20. Let me check again. We have this perk here. I don't know what 6 feet is, but that's something we may want to, so we may go 25. I don't know how much is 6 feet.
That rat ain't mine.
Didn't find any elf poultice.
One rusty scepter from me.
Huh?
Time to end this little game. Mercy!
Alright, we got some armor finally. Oh wow, just the armor, literally. Okay. I'm not sure I'm aiming at the enemy actually. No,
What was that?
I am in fact not.
Yeah. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
I think Dummer is one of those that I don't want. I think it's magic. We don't need it. All right. Oh, let me change the title 1 second because it's not. I promise I will do something. Alright, there we go. Yep. Okay, we can open all the locks. Well, all the novice locks, sorry, let's be precise. So the thing is, there are a lot of locks around us, so I think I'm going to do all of them. It would be cool to do White Watch, but maybe it's too early for that. No, yes, yes, no. Alright. 55, so we go marksman. And we do... Let's start with stamina, because I need regeneration going, and this is some regeneration. Then we do health. We have 1 perk, let's do it, let's add Precise aim to get more damage. I think I'm going to make it to go full damage at the beginning. I don't think defense helped that much. Even maybe dodge does. I don't know. I'm surprised there were no hard poultices. We can make one ourselves. Shadowstone illusion magic. Shadowstone by a miles. Because, okay, let me explain why I'm an expert of this stuff. The Shadowstone invoking visibility is a power, not a spell. What that means is that you can cast it at any point in time, even if you use a bow. You don't need to switch weapons to your magic. You don't need to wait the casting time. You don't need anything. Like you press the button, you go invisible. That's it. What it allows you to do is it allows you to go invisible as much as you want, and it allows you to chain sneak attacks. All stuff that you cannot do with illusion. Illusion is really good for other reasons, but if you want stealth, that's gonna be the Shadowstone.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Whoa!
You think you can take me? That's it. That's all you've got.
If you never played the Shadowstone, I strongly recommend to try it at least once. The main problem of the Shadowstone is that light negatively affect the performance of the Shadowstone, so it's based on your sneak. But essentially, what happens is that if you like the light level makes you visible, so you need to learn to play around that. But if you learn that, you are essentially immortal. You can see there are some of my playthrough with the Shadowstone, and it's really fun. Like a game, sometimes a bit game breaking, but you know, that's fun too. My suggestion is if you go Shadowstone, I don't know how much spoiler do you want, but if you go Shadowstone, try to find the ways to consume less stamina, because the Shadowstone uses stamina. And a big trick is to understand what armor gives you better stamina usage. Like there is a very early armor that you can get that is amazing for the Shadowstone. Yeah, there we go. So Nord Jerky is over attack. Okay, so we use Nord Jerky. There we go. So to deal with the light problems with the Shadowstone, two things. First of all, the higher is your sneak, and it's only the skill, I think, taken in account. The higher it's your sneak, the stronger the Shadowstone gets, meaning that the less the light make you visible. So level up, sneak, level up a lot of sneak. The second thing is bring around some invisibility potions. Whenever the power of the Shadowstone fails, fall back into a invisibility potion, and then you're golden. It's practically impossible for the enemies to kill you unless you do something really, unless you do a mistake. But it won't. Like I kind of get bored of the Shadowstone at some point, because you get so strong, you feel like untouchable. You are constantly invisible, and things like mages. Especially mages, they are like your bread and butter at that point, because the mage that cannot see you is essentially sitting duck, ready to be killed. So you can access areas that usually other builds will take way more levels before they can get there. So this is a trick that XP taught me, which is mud crabs. Like arrows bounce on mud crabs, so you don't lose any arrow when you fight them. What? Yep, that's one of the strongest builds you can make. My suggestion is, if you go with that, later in the game, when you are a bit set, well, first of all, first suggestion, rush 50 sneak, because that perk changes everything. Like, it doesn't look like, but this perk here, these 5 times, essentially means 15 times the damage of the dagger, because it's the base multiplier times 5, right? So this means you can kill essentially any humanoid in one hit with a good dagger. A good dagger, I mean an orcish dagger, not even that good. So rush that as soon as you can, and then sorry, 1 second, I need to stay away. And then go for this one, because this one again is multiplied by the other one, so you can get at 50, 115 sneak, you can one-shot ebony vampires almost. I think you can one-shot guaranteed ebony vampires if they don't see you. Of course, they can hear you, so be careful. Vampires have special senses in this mod, so be always careful there, but it's really strong, like. And then in the later game, because you will deal with enemies that are immune to backstab, right? And the backstab from Boetia works with them, but it's one of the few things that work together with dagger. In the late game, I suggest to consider dual wielding. You need to try that because it's difficult to explain, but like dual wielding sneak attack is one of the few sneak attacks that doesn't hold you in place, which is very, very strong, because while you're attacking you can move around, you can avoid enemies, you can move away. It's much better. So if I now move to my one-handed sword, right? If I do a power attack, it's a cut. I cannot move while I'm doing that. If you take if you go dual wielding and you take this perk here, the power attack you do with 2 daggers while sneaking is the same animation as the power attack you do while not sneaking. That's different from, for instance, a sword, and it's unlocked. So you're not holding place when you power attack, and that's so strong. It's difficult to explain. It's very difficult to explain, but you should aim for that, and you do a lot of damage, right? You do less damage to enemies that are resistant to they are not resistant to sneak attack, but for everything else you do a lot of damage because you hit them 4 times, and this is times your sneak damage and Boetia additional damage to daggers. It's something you need to try. Like, you will kill I don't know, Centurion in a few hits. It's incredibly strong. And Centurions are immune to your sneak attack. I don't have that many arrows. 77. So what do I want to do now? Division 12. With a capstone is also relatively easy to take. You just need to be able to one-shot the vampire in there. That's the only thing you do. Oh, and by the way, one thing that even if you don't specialize in daggers, like I don't know if you want to go bow or daggers with Boetia, but even if you don't want to specialize in daggers, that perk still gives you a lot of damage with daggers. So even with no perks in daggers, you will still do a lot of damage. In some instances, more than a bow. So so always keep a good dagger with you. Like, you will be able to just do so much damage with the dagger with that build.
Prepare to die!
We don't have any more arrows. Oh, this was an archer, yes. Hello, my friend. Is this light or... It's light, but I assume it's much harder to use, right? Yeah, I agree. Bound Bow is really nice, especially now that they added also the light variant. I just really suck with the bow. You can tell. I'm not. It's not like I'm bad at aiming. So but I agree with you. It's really fun. Honestly, in the current meta, in the current build of Tributix, I think there are a lot of really fun builds to play. Like really fun ones. My problem with the archer is that I usually am a glass cannon with the archer, and then something stupid happens and I break the bow and I get killed. This happens every single time. How do I get him away from the treasure? I don't have toggle enchantment. Oh, he's fighting. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Can I grab the treasure? I can. Let's make some poisons. Okay, bye. $75. So what Wait, what are the three things? So, marksman, evasion, max evasion, smithing are the three things I want. Yeah, so let's go up with marksman. Okay, we have dodge
We know
online. Perfect, we don't use my stamina anymore. Good.
Enough. This ends now. By ye smear. Pay for that. That's your best? Ah, that's all you've got. Call yourself a Nord? Nothing.
I hit the guard by mistake. Hey, he is not angry, so it's all good, right? Oh my boy, if we find a way to cast the boundable, I think I'll go werewolf phase up. Kynareth is fine with werewolves, I don't remember. Is she? Kynareth. Yeah, it's also fine with vampires, okay. So yeah, I think this is where we're going.
This talk of dragons.
I think we're going werewolf as soon as I can. So let's do the treasure here.
What was that?
Yeah, the archery is high level.
I'll skin you alive.
Okay, that's my damage.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Is chime mail something that I want? What's the trait of chime mail again? Melee attack do less damage while moving. Alright. Leather is slashing attack. So these are definitely better. They are heavier. So we go from 92 to 91. Okay, but it's still good. Alright.
to rub when you're dead.
A Bosmer. A Bosmer with Warhammer. That's a choice, I guess. Khajiit movement speed. What does the Khajiit? Okay. This does an armed strike. Breton is absorb chance. Bosmer is stamina recovers 0.5. Okay. So Bosmer is better if I just consume it. Oh wow, the kittens are mage casting speed. That's useless. Is there a good poison here? No. Dexterity, we don't need it. Okay, what do I do now? I don't want to do Altered Steam because it's difficult. We could do the one on the hill, the tower. There are two chests there. One is Apprentice, so I'm not sure I can open it. Hello. Welcome. Sorry. I have some free time at the end of the week and I need to let some steam go, so I finished some mage and early, so I thought let's start another build quickly. This one is one that I never managed to bring to Mirak, so on top of everything there is also this one thing, so we'll see. Last time I've done this build, I died really stupidly against the... I think a trickster killed me? Ah, you. If you're using Lalaland, it's you. If you press U, you get this. And you can also get the faction here. It's the character sheet. If it's not you, you can check character sheet what's the shortcut set by your mod list. But usually it's you, as far as I know. Okay, that's my heat. Yeah, it's a mod. It's called. Oh shit.
That's your best, huh? I swear I'll kill you.
Yeah, have a nice day and see you around.
This is the end for you.
I have too much meat with me.
You prepared to die.
What? What? Why my shortcuts are not sad, game?
Now you'll pay.
Oh sh.
Your end draws near.
Huh. Well. What the fuck?
No more. I yield. I yield.
Yeah, TV Alduin has been updated to the 0.3. By the way, if you have a slow PC, consider using this profile of Lalaland. It's the PPR profile, and it's way less intensive than the basic one. Like, I think this one will work with any computer regardless. It's really, really light. I think yesterday got updated with Alduin, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Wait, but is the page still down of Tea with Arduin? Okay, no, the page. Okay, I don't know what's going on then with Tea with Arduin. But it wasn't down. Maybe it's just doing some like fixing some things. The version I tried 0.2 was a bit too buggy to be used. So maybe that's the reason we decided to go offline, fix those, and then come back online once they are fixed. That would make sense. I don't want to fight you because I'm going to waste arrows for no reasons. So let's get around. Can I even get around?
Stupid dog.
It would be nice to be able to use Lalaland, like all the mods of Lalaland or speed tweaks, one of the two, on top of can we do this? Can we do that? It's a bit dangerous. Oh, we get a really good bow if we do it. Yeah, let's try. How many arrows do I have? Not many. Sorry, I was saying it would be nice to be able to use Lalaland or speed tweaks mods, like functional mods, on top of oh god, I was going CSVO because I really like CSVO actually, and I don't know.
Time for you to die.
Everyone, you start running so I can stab you in the
Ow.
back.
Okay, that's me dying.
No one bests an orc. I love a challenge.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
One moment, guys. Sorry, but I'm.
Lords never back down.
I keep hoping. I keep clicking buttons to get healing going, and it's not working. So I need
Time
to
for you to die.
at least get these fixed. Maybe let's do
I'll carve you in
You'll be so
pieces.
much easier to
also
rob when you're
stamina,
dead.
recuperation, and this is F and Magicka. And this is V, and then restore
I'll
health.
mount your head on my wall. Yield, and I may still show mercy. I'll rip your heart out. Die! Let's see what you've got. Come on, come on! Gonna rip you open! Time for you to die. I'll mount your head on my
I don't
wall.
know how difficult it is to change the UI. You mean the team or the way it's set up?
You won't get
I'll
the best
rip
of
your
me.
heart out.
Yeah.
Everybody's an
What
archer.
you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do?
Mercy!
Yeah.
I need a poison for Ron.
that the best you can do?
Yeah, I agree. I can agree with that. I think Untarnished is really clean. Definitely the best.
Victory or Sovngarde!
I'm not a big fan of the color around the bars and things like that, but of all the
Ah, found you!
UI I've seen is definitely the cleanest. Honestly, I think Lalaland is in a very good spot. It's just that Lala is a bit busy right now, so it's not like updating it every day. But I really like the setup he has, it's nice.
You won't get the best of me!
I'll show you a real fight.
Fucking work.
I'll skin you alive. Do your worst.
So bad. It was so bad. Everything of that was bad. Bosmer. Alright, we got ourselves a better bow. A much better bow, actually. And also, I think good arrows. Unless Ron used all of them, but we'll see. Hopefully he didn't. The map, I don't know what it is. We lost our carry weight. And Ron has this one, the high grade hunting bow. Is really good. So let's drop that and let's switch to the 60, so it's double the amount. Don't have that many arrows. I may need to a pit stop in the city. what do we do now? So we go inside. There are 2 treasure inside, so let's get those.
Someone there. Ha! There you are.
Enough! I've had enough of you!
What? Wow, the one shot. Ooh, nice. Thank you, kind sir. Longbow, we're not interested in longbow. We'd actually take the longbow and open with the longbow, but I don't know. Alright, so let's go around and open the treasure. So this is my problem with the with the archer in general, is that I feel very strong and a lot of encounters are easy because the archer makes them trivial, but then you do one mistake, the stupidest of the mistakes, and you're dead because you have no survivability. I don't know how to compensate for that. I want to drink it game. Whatever. So what time of the day is 5? What else can I do? I don't see him.
Over here. Tell you what, you start running, or I can stab you in the back.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Pay for that.
It's so much easier to run.
Victory is yours. I submit.
You're nothing.
You are nothing.
I'll have your head.
It was a boss mer. Nice. Alright, let's check if we got the map. Many arrows died, that's not good. That wolf not having a good day. The engine has decided you have to die. Where do I go now? Where do I go now? Alright, I cannot pick it anymore for some reason.
Bad time to get lost, friends.
So Swindler, then I'd say no, we're not ready. It's 6, so I can rush Dragon's Bridge, I guess, and then with a Solitude. I need to buy arrows though. Yeah, that's a good dagger. Right. So, the bow of the oak is in Riften, and I think it's protected by a special sprig gun. So we need a lot of fire arrows, if that's the case. But I would like to use that one. I really would like to use the use that bow because it absorbs stamina and does shock damage, I think, if I remember correctly, and that's very effective. Problem is, I never done that after they made the Sprigga mandatory, so I don't know how strong they are. We keep all the fire arrows we have. Maybe even make more. Alright, we made it to Dragon's Bridge. Let's sleep. And then tomorrow we do the area around Solitude.
Come on. And just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the coal. Fate is the name. I keep. Drink for the third. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Here, take a. I'll show you to your room. All right.
Performance are good also when it rains. Interesting. Usually this is like very heavy in scarring. The rain in general is very heavy in scarring.
That's close enough.
Back off.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Nice. 78, so it's one marksman. So fight the mage. Instead we go in the direction of the Dante's Loan or whatever it's called.
Getting out of here.
Alrighty. Otherwise, I don't know what to take. We could go with the. We could go with the old gods, but actually no, because Kynareth is not an old god, so. I don't know what armor to take. I mean, eventually it would be nice to get a less armor for sure. Because that one does give you faster throwing speed and damage and all that stuff. Yeah. Just don't know. Well, not now. Because it's kind of difficult to take. We're not going to do Dustman Can right now. Although, maybe... I mean, the Silverhand should be doable. It's just the Dustman that is a bit of a road blocker for the build.
Wizards. Now that's power. They'll take out that
Now ain't this a surprise?
and turn wood to gold. Yeah.
No more! I hear.
Ooh, this is fire good. Nice.
Help!
Huh?
Time to
Was fast.
You ready to die today, huh?
I swear I'll kill you.
I'll bury you!
This is the end for you. You won't.
At your best. Prepare to die! Victory's yours, I submit!
Oops. Well, actually, what's the trait of Valkyr? While we are here. You use 7% less stamina while performing a regular. Oh, alright, alright. That's cool. Actually, it could be better. Because the idea is that we don't get hit. So it could be a better choice. Right, we use less stamina. Eventually this will become okay, let's use that. Right, we could use their armor, actually, now that I think about it. We could do their quest and use their armor. Valkyr armor, it's not a bad idea.
Never should have come here.
There we go. Penetration 50%. At level 50 we get this perk, so it's used. Level 50 is useless for us. We need 55 for the next useful perk. Okay.
Time to end this little game.
Right, guys, I think I'll stop here for today. I'm a bit tired. I'll go to sleep. I'll continue tomorrow for sure. It's going pretty well. Almost 50 marksman, then we go evasion 50, I guess. But I haven't decided yet. And this meeting, of course, afterwards, but it's not as important as it's still. Evasion 50 buys us this. Oh, and this. You can shoot ranged weapon 50% faster when running. So we definitely want 1, 2, 3 perks. Anyway, I'll look tomorrow. Thanks for watching and see ya. Bye bye.